Hi class, today we're going to learn about mean, median, and mode. We're going to learn first how to define mean, median, and mode, each of them, and then we're going to work examples of each. So first we're going to talk about mean. So mean is another word for average. So if you're trying to find the average of something, then you're trying to find the middle, or the number that when you add everything up and divide it by the number of things that there are, then that's your average. So that's actually exactly how you find it. So let's say that you have 5 numbers. You're going to add those 5 numbers together, and then divide it by the total number that you had, which in this case was 5, and then that's your average. But let's try working some examples. Let's look at this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's add those together. When we add it all together, we get 15. And how many in total do we have? We have 5. So I'm going to take 15 divided by 5 equals 3. But what if the numbers aren't consecutive? We have 2, 4, 7, 8, 10. We have 5 again, but does that mean that our answer is going to be the same as last time? Let's find out. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 is what? Hopefully you got 31. So we're going to take 31 and we're going to divide it by 5. And that gets us to 6.2. Okay, let's move on to our next. Let's look at median. So median is another way to find the middle. Median actually means the middle of the data set. So what you're going to do is put them in order, so from smallest to biggest. And then you're going to cross them off until you meet the middle. Let's work an example. Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. So I'm going to cross the 2 off on the ends. So let's get rid of 1 and we'll get rid of 5. Put a slash through this. And then we'll put a slash through 2 and 4. What number do we have left? 3. 3 is in the middle of our data set. So we know that 3 is the median. But what about this one? These aren't in order. So can I just start crossing things off and say that it's 2? Not exactly. We have to put it in order. So we're going to have to start with the smallest, which is 2. Go to our next biggest, which is 4. After that is 6. After that is 8. And our biggest number is 10. So we start crossing them off. So we'll cross off 2, which is the smallest, and 10, which is the biggest. And then we'll cross off the next smallest, which is 4, and the next biggest, which is 8. And what does that leave us with? 6. Okay, we have one more term to learn. Mode. Mode means most. Mode is the thing that occurs most frequently. So, mode is definitely the easiest to find. Again, you're going to want to put your numbers in order. That's, I think, the easiest way to find it. If you start with your smallest and you end with your biggest, if you have any numbers that repeat, it'll be super easy to find them. So let's look at this. Our numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. So what is the mode? What number occurs most often? 4. One more example. 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 4, 10. So some of you can probably look and go, oh, I know exactly which one happens most often, but I need to put them in order. So start with the smallest, which is 2. Then I go up to 4. So I have 1 4. I have another 4. I have another 4. I'm all out of 4s. What do I have? Do I have any 5s? Nope. Any 6s? Yes. I have 2 6s. Any more 6s? Any 7s? An 8? Yep, we have 1 8. Any 9s? Any 10s? We have 110. So what number occurs most often? I have 1 2, I have 3 4s, 2 6s, 1 8, and 1 10. So what number occurs most often? If you said 4, you're right. 4 does occur the most often. So, to sum that up, mean means average. That's where you take all of the numbers, add them all together, divide it by the total number of numbers that you have, and that's your mean. Median is the number that's smack dab in the middle. So if I have 5 numbers, I'm going to cross off 2 from this side and 2 from that side, and the number left in the middle, that's our median. And finally, mode, which is the number that occurs the most often. Hopefully you guys have a really good understanding of mean, median, and mode, and I can't wait for us to talk about it in class.